Obviously, I'm here to speak in support of a measure that I introduced in this body last July that passed by a 2-to-1 majority. That means nearly every Republican and tens and scores of Democrats, a whole host of Democrats that passed by a 2-to-1 majority, voted for almost identical language contained in this bill. Now, the negotiation and the agreement between the House and the Senate to make this more permanent fell apart. And so we did what we've always done, which is extend it for another year. Just a few months ago, Republicans and Democrats came together in this body to vote on identical legislation to extend it a year at a time. In fact, this piece of legislation has been extended 4 times since 2006 under the same proposal that we're submitting here, just not a year at a time, but rather permanent. The same pay-fors or lack thereof, written almost identically. So what's at stake? What's at stake is how much the people of our respective districts are going to benefit and whether they will benefit. Back in my district, the head of the Galesburg Community Foundation says that when he's meeting with donors, if they can give them their IRA, as this bill will allow, they give on average 4 times the amount of goods and services that they would otherwise give without the IRA donation provision. 4 times. This isn't about the donor, it's about the recipient. And so I would just simply ask, why don't we give the certainty not to the donor, but rather give the certainty to the recipient, whether it be food and shelter, whether it be education benefits here in our country and around the world that benefit from this provision, give them the certainty, do what we've always done, but do it early and do it now. Rather, I would ask anyone who stands up to oppose this, 10 months from now, where will your vote be on a 1-year extension? Where will your vote be on a 2-year extension? What's wrong with making what we've been doing since 2006, a year and 2 years at a time, permanent? It's important for us to give the certainty to the beneficiaries and to the communities who benefit from this provision. I urge a yes vote on this, and I hope once again, as we did last July, this body will pass this bill with an overwhelming 2-to-1 majority. I yield back.